Hey everyone, how you going? Happy Monday. How's everyone feeling after the weekend? I just taught an amazing Kundalini Yoga class. We did a heart connection Kriya, which was absolutely beautiful. It's a Kriya that, a Kriya is a set, and it was a Kriya that works with connecting with our hearts and connecting with our own goodness and our own beauty. And it got me thinking. I was telling my students about a story of my own that I had in regards to my own armour that I was wearing. And years and years ago, I suffered from really extreme panic attacks and anxiety. And I was coming back from the UK, I was coming back from London, and I'd had pretty much a nervous breakdown. My hair had started falling out, I was a mess, I was really bad, and I had to come home. I'd been living in London. And I basically had stopped off on the way back from London. I stopped off in, hey Patrice, how you going? I stopped off in Hong Kong, and I was sitting in Hong Kong with my family, and one of my family members, he was sitting with me, and I was a real mess, and he looked at me and he said to me, there's a crack in your armour. I can see a crack in your armour. And I was absolutely horrified. I couldn't believe that there was a crack in my armour. I was like, oh my God, like, what am I going to do? I've got a crack in my armour. I've got to fix this. So yeah, I went back to Sydney, and I basically spent the next few years trying to fix this crack in my armour, because I thought that if I had a crack in my armour, it meant that I was vulnerable to pain. I was vulnerable to feeling pain and to hurting. What I didn't realise was that this crack in the armour that I got from extreme stress was probably the best gift I could ever have, because this crack in my armour allowed my light to start shining through. And what it also did was it allowed the light from out, the universal light, to shine in. And after years of trying to fix it, I found Kundalini Yoga. And as I sat on my mat, and Kundalini Yoga is a yoga of awareness, and we do it with our eyes closed. And as I sat on my mat and I started to become more aware of myself and become more aware of who I was and what made me tick, and I started to heal this trauma that was inside of me. I started to bring up the pain. I started to face my pain and feel my pain. What happened was the armour, the layers of armour slowly started to peel off me. I started to peel these layers of armour off, and I started to feel. And what I learnt was that, there was this deep pain that I needed to feel, but there was also this deep love and joy and connection that I wasn't feeling, because I'd been protecting myself for so long by wearing this armour, by wearing this, this suit of armour. So the Kundalini Yoga basically helped me unpeel this armour and remove this armour. Brené Brown says that if we numb our pain, regardless of what you numb your pain with, if you numb your pain, and you can numb it with alcohol, drugs, work, sex, whatever it is, you also numb the good stuff. You numb the love, you numb the connection, you numb the joy. The deeper you allow yourself to feel pain, the deeper you allow yourself to feel love. And in order for us to be able to feel, we must be vulnerable. And vulnerability is scary. And without a doubt, being vulnerable, you will feel pain. It is scary, you will feel pain. There is no, silver lining to it. But we must be able to feel everything at the same depth. There's yin and yang. So whatever we want to feel, if we want that deeply of love in our life, we want that deep connection in our life, we want that deep joy in our life, we must be prepared to feel the depth of pain and grief and disappointment and all the polarities. And this is what Kundalini Yoga teaches. And as part of my program, I use the techniques of Kundalini Yoga because it's so powerful. It's a yoga that, I don't even have to say anything. It does the work itself, because you do the work. You go within and you work with yourself, and you close your eyes and you become aware of who you are. And everything starts with you, everything. If you want to feel, you have to start feeling within yourself. You have to start feeling your own heart, your own pain, your own love, your own joy, your own connection. And when you start feeling this within yourself, and you allow yourself to feel, really feel, without being hindered by what other people think, or pleasing others, or trying to numb it from exterior places, this is when you start to really shine your light, and this is when you start to really live. you start to feel what life is all about and what it means to be on this earth and to be living. So if this resonates with you and you're over wearing the weight of your armour, you are tired of carrying this armour to protect yourself, and it's starting to really weigh you down because you're not feeling the good stuff. You know, you're not really feeling the depth of the love and the depth of your connection and your love and all that stuff that we're meant to be here for. PM me or book some time with me in the booking link. Let's have a chat. Let's have a heart-to-heart about you. Let's have a heart-to-heart about what it is that's stopping you from feeling at that depth. Let's have a heart-to-heart about why it is that you're so scared to take your armour off, because I get it. It is scary to be vulnerable. It is scary and frightening to expose ourselves and who we are, you know, to be seen. But what's more scary is to die, as Wayne Dyer says, to die with the music still inside of you. That's the most frightening thing of all. So have an amazing day, and I'll look forward to hearing from you guys. You know, comment below. Let me know what you think about what I'm saying. Let me know what you think about wearing armour and about how you feel and whether you are wearing armour or not. I'd love to hear from you. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you guys soon. See ya.